Hello and welcome everyone to a very stormy auction video, but yeah, I'm going to bring this one to you anyway, regardless of the weather. But this is a Friday afternoon, and I'm going to list this one up. This one has come into us on a part exchange. Sorry, it's a Renault CAPTUR on a 64 plate, super low mileage. I think it's something like 47,000 miles, loads of service history. And yeah, a very nice drive actually. I've just driven it up and down our dual carriageway, and a very nice drive it was too. A slight bit of clutch judder when pulling away, but on from that I couldn't actually fault it. So yeah, real nice car. I just want to bring this one to you. This has not been on our wash bay because our wash bay is absolutely stacked out at the moment. I was going to wash it myself, but I can't even get onto the wash bay. So yeah, it is basically as it's come into us, and it is actually very tidy inside and out, very clean. So a good honest car, this one, guys. Interior is very nice and clean. Excuse my bits and pieces in here, but yeah, all looking very nice, tidy and presentable. But I'm going to give you a quick little walk around video. I've taken a load of photos, so please do study those photos for a more in-depth description of the detail or conditions, should I say, of this car. But let's have a walk around and see what we can see. Apologies for this weather, but the pace of work never slows down here, so we have to keep on going regardless of the weather. So apart from a bit of dirt, there's not really much to report on here. It does look like there's been some kind of previous repair, paint job possibly on this front bumper. You can't see it so much in this rain, but you can maybe see there's a little bit of a not so clever paint job going on there. But on from that, I didn't actually spot it until I got up really close. It's very tidy. Yeah, otherwise it is very tidy. So anyway, let's have a look, see what else we can see. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by this weather. The bonnet is looking nice and clean. There's like maybe one or two stone chips in there. Front end is looking good, apart from that slight colour mismatch going on here and there. The arch here is looking good. Sorry, apologies for these conditions, but yeah, overall this car looks very nice. This car did come in yesterday, it was lovely and sunny, but I didn't have a chance to get over to it and take some photos and video of it. And it did actually, when it came in, I thought, oh, this must be a retail car and not a trade car, but it's too old apparently for us to retail. So this one is very tidy indeed. A slight little mark here on the door. Your usual kind of wear and tear marks, nothing excessive around the door handle there. The actual door itself is looking good. Maybe a very slight light mark here. I expect that might polish out. That's just a bit of dirt there. A slight scratch going through here on the door. I don't know if you can see that or not, guys. But yeah, slight scratch there. On from that, nothing really jumping out at me. The rear panel there on the archway is all looking nice and clean and tidy. Lights are looking good. The back end here is looking very tidy. No damage I can see that's jumping out at me. All the lights and reflectors and fog lights all look nice and tidy. That boot door is looking good as well. Let's come around here again. This is the other side, that rear tail light, that's looking nice. And yeah, always looking good here, nice and solid. Tiny little scratches going on, nothing really much jumping out at me. And this rear passenger door again looking very nice and tidy and clean. Some little marks and chips here on your entry of the driver's door, as you would tend to expect, and a few little marks around the door handle. Just your usual kind of wear and tear, I would say. Nothing really out of the usual going on here. Just some dirt here by the looks of it. The mirror again looking very nice and clean and tidy. So yeah, please do study the photos of the wheels. Sorry, it's not in the cleanest, but it's actually, I think, quite nice, clean condition. So let's get this boot up, have a look on the inside. So the boot supporting its weight, no problem. And the rear load area here looking nice and clean and tidy. And we've got the double compartment here and a quite impressive unused inflation kit and a first aid kit there as well. And I did have a quick look at that. That all looks nice and present and complete. So let's have a look on the inside, see what the inside looks like. I had a chance to test these windows, but they work absolutely fine. So we've got tinted windows on the back, door cards looking nice and clean, as is the interior, all looking very tidy and presentable. This one's not going to need a lot of work to get it ready for the forecourt, guys, so I'd say this is quite a nice easy buy, this one. And a quick turnaround again if you're looking for that. Again, no problem with the electric window, door card looking nice. This floor pan as well looking the same as the other one, nice clean condition, just my bags and things in there. And yeah, seats all looking nice. So let's come around to this side, check this window, it's all working fine, no problem. Door card looking in nice, good condition. Got loads of history here, I'll take you through that with 2 keys, locking wheel nut, etc. And we've got a sat nav in this this car as well. I've not looked at the spec too much on this one, but it looks pretty well spec'd out. It's your dCi model. Right, let's jump in and we'll check for any warning lights, etc. So we've got electric mirrors, let's just test those. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And so is the other one. And yeah, again, electric window works nice. So let's hop in. Guys, I've not done any cleaning in here. Usually I'm quite obsessive with doing a bit of pre-prep for these videos, so yeah, this is exactly how it's come to us. So we don't want to fasten seatbelt. There we go, there's the mileage. So we've got no warning lights, and we've got a mileage of 47,333 miles. And we've got sat nav, we've got cruise, eco, settings, auto lights, auto wipers, aircon. Didn't really get a chance to test that. I'll see if I can get any cool air coming out of it. So yeah, we've got all the bits and pieces in here, and all of this history. As I say, 2 keys, which is nice. I'll take you through a startup sequence, just seeing if any cool air is coming out. It's getting cooler, so I guess it might be working the aircon. Don't quote me on it. So let's take you through a quick startup sequence, and we will start it up again. Let's put the card in, there we go. Start it up, handbrakes off, and again we've got no warning lights, so I'm going to turn that off. So no warning lights there, so always looking good. So let's go through this history and see what we've got. We have got taking photos of all these, so if you want to study them in more depth and detail, please do study those photos. So we've got an invoice here for last month, and this was a interim service carried out. What else? Some other bits and pieces. So, and then let's see what else we've got. Let's get these in some kind of order so I can relay it to you a bit easier. Right, so we've got another MOT here, and wheel bearings done in May of this year, so it's had some wheel bearings, and an MOT. We've got an expiry of May 2024, so a very nice long MOT, which is nice. And what else we got? We've also got a wallet there, and a couple of manuals there for the sat nav, and yeah, for the actual car itself. And let's keep going through this service history. So what else have we got here? Again, in June 2022, we've got aircon service, near side front, suspension removed, drive shaft. So it's had new CV joint, outer CV joint. So that's been done. What else have we got here? Another service in 2022, and some other bits and pieces done. Another service in 2021, and some other bits and pieces done again. And that was not dated, but I would take it that was 2020. And another service again, and another CV joint done. So yeah, it's had a fair old good bit of history on it there. Not a full history, but it's not it's certainly been well looked after in the last 3 or 4 years. What else have we got here? I think that's pretty much it. That's the old MOTs, and that is those service bits and pieces, invoices, locking wheel nut. So that is all that. Let's first of all, let's also just say that this interior does look very nice and clean and plush. So yeah, not a lot of work required in here to make it look absolutely A1. So let's have a look under the bonnet. Up. Looking very clean under here. It's the first time I've looked under here. So yeah, looking in very, very nice, clean condition under here. And first time I've looked under here. So yeah, don't usually see this clean on trade cars. So I'll be quiet and let you have a little look around and a listen. There we have it. It's all looking and sounding very healthy to me. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Let's hope for some better weather soon, and all the best. Cheers now.